Alright guys, I want you to pay super close attention to this interaction right here. Did you catch it? No? Alright, I'm going to rewind it real quick. Play it again a little bit slower. Really pay attention. Boom. Did you see it that time? No? Alright, I'm going to rewind it one last time. We're going to go even slower. Really pay attention. Boom. Very subtle work. These guys are pros. Most people don't realize they've been scammed until it's too late, and in today's video, we're going to be going over some of the most common scams people fall victim to and how you can avoid them.
Stop wasting money on that dumb shit and instead put it in investment. I know it's tempting to spend it and be broke again.
So, who do you got between FSU and Clemson?
Ooh, being in Florida, I feel like I just naturally have to just go for FSU. Like, I don't always, but in this case, I feel like I have to.
FSU's ranked really high, but
That's true.
Clemson being home,
Yeah,
I
that
don't know.
scares me. That scares me a little bit, for sure. Got anything good in there?
Oh, here we go. I just want a free iPhone.
How?
I don't know, man. I just got to scan this QR code real quick.
Don't do that.
No, it's fine. It looks legit.
It looks legit. It's just a yellow piece of paper.
They have my address, man.
Oh, and nobody else has your address. Don't put any of your information once you scan it. It's going to take you to a website.
I promise it's fine.
Dude, trust me. It's
fine.
All right.
I'm telling you this.
All right, whatever. If you don't win an iPhone, better yet, if you lose money, don't come crying to me.
Don't come crying when you don't have the new iPhone 15.
Okay, I might. But in this case, it's not worth it. Trust me, don't put in your information. When's the iPhone supposed to be here?
I decided I didn't really want it.
Oh, yeah? That's what you decided?
Yeah.
Lost some money, didn't you?
That's not important. Everything's a learning lesson, okay?
I tried to tell you.
Yeah, guys, you can find QR codes almost anywhere. In your mail, on a parking meter, at restaurants. If it's offering something that's too good to be true, chances are it is. And if you find it on something like a parking meter, you know, kind of be a judge on whether it looks legit or not. Kind of see what other people are doing. Don't be afraid to ask. At restaurants, you're probably safe. It's at like every table, but if you know, oh, lucky, my table has a QR code. Don't just scan any QR code you see. A lot of people are getting scammed this way. All right, so it'll be $100.
Okay, I'll Zell it to you. You cool with that?
Yeah, I'm good. Cool.
100. Okay, and sent.
All right, I got it.
Awesome. Thank
Great
you very
doing business
much.
with you.
You as well. All right, guys. So this is how this works. I'm going to pay him just like normal, like he'd expect. But then when I leave and go home, I'm going to report to my bank that I was fraud. I didn't do that. I didn't send him this money. I don't even know who this person is or what this package is. Then when I get my refund, he no longer has his money and I have his package. Easy peasy, right? Another successful day.
Yeah, guys, so how I could have avoided this is only accepting cash, because it's pretty hard to scam cash. I mean, unless you're a real criminal. But there's also just ways to kind of investigate them as a person to see if they're more legit. Look at their Facebook profile. Is it a brand new one? Do they have a lot of friend interactions? All that kind of stuff.
Are they even in your location?
Yeah.
Someone's buying it from India and yet you're in South Florida. That's obviously not going to work.
Yeah, I dealt with this myself within the past couple of days. I've been trying to buy a couch since I moved down here, and it has been like pulling teeth. And eventually some lady finally responded, like, you're not even in Florida. Why would I talk with you? I still had my location marked as Georgia, so everyone assumed I was a scammer. So it took a month. I finally have a couch now, but there's so many different ways, and everyone's worried about scams.
Hello?
Hi, is this Ryan?
This is he.
Well, I have some great news. I'm calling on behalf of the Federal Student Loan Forgiveness Program, and lucky for you, you're getting your student loans forgiven.
My student loans are forgiven?
Yep, and all I'll need from you to get this process started is your credit card information and then the last four of your social, just for proof of identity.
Oh, definitely. Does it matter which credit card?
Whatever card works best for you.
Okay, so I'll use this one. All right, let me know when you're ready.
All right, I'm ready when you are.
All right, guys. So in this case, there are a lot of things going around about student loan scams. A lot of people know students or people with student loans are vulnerable and really need that help. And they're willing to basically just give anything away, do anything to get those forgiven. So do not fall for this. If something like this, you get a phone call or an email comes about, make sure to double verify, double check, or just go to the website, try and call a government number and really verify. Don't give your personal information out online, especially over the phone where it can't be tracked or traced.
Don't listen to him.
Yeah, I've been looking at this and it's just too small. It doesn't even connect back to the door. So I was really hoping to kind of have a little bit of a patio and at least a walkway that connects back to there. You think you can do that?
Yeah, I think I can do that.
Okay.
I'll just need a down deposit real quick of, let's say 500.
500?
Yeah.
Okay. Like that's just for the materials and stuff?
Yeah, because there's some fees up front and everything that I just need to cover and some licensing. So, it'll just cover all that, and then you can just pay me the rest once I'm done.
Okay. Awesome. Well, I have that right here. It worked out perfect.
Thanks.
Awesome. I'll leave you to it.
Yeah. The funniest part about all of this is he's never going to see me or this money ever again. But that's what he gets for paying a random stranger a bunch of cash up front.
All right, guys. So the way to avoid this, or one big way to avoid this, is going to be two things. One, don't pay cash or Zelle up front. If anything, you have to pay up front, which we hopefully can avoid, then do it with like a credit card where you can go to the bank and say, look, this is fraudulent or this happened, and you can get your money back. They can cancel the transaction. Or do progress payments. So say, look, I won't give you anything up front, but once you finish step A, I'll give you a portion. Once you finish step B, I'll give you some of it, all the way to the end, but still save a lump sum, the majority of the project, to the very, very end. Once the project's complete, then you'll give the remainder of the payment. Say like 30% to 50% at the very end. So they're still incentivized to get their money. They have to work to the end and finish the job.
Time to claim another victim. Hi, Ryan. I'm reaching out to you in regards to an outstanding balance on your recent moving rental.
Recent moving? I thought I paid all that out. What are they talking about? I believe there is a mistake. I have already paid this in full. Then.
Yes, sorry about the inconvenience, but it's just a small outstanding fee that we missed. If you could supply me with your payment information and address, we can get this all closed out.
Here they are again. What? I'm telling you, these moving people are just so money hungry. Let's go ahead and get this figured out. Tired of dealing with them. I'm moved and I want to be moved. All right, so my credit card, new address. Send.
Got him. All right, guys, this is a very common scam that people fall victim to. They're going to suddenly get a random call or an email or a text saying they have some little outstanding balance. Or maybe you've gotten one where it's suddenly like, oh, thank you for your purchase of this. Either way, they're going to suddenly contact you out of the blue about a balance or a purchase you made, and they're going to ask to verify your information. Do not suddenly just give out your information to anyone. If it's like a recent purchase, check with your financial institution. It's like, am I being charged for this? Or if it's, something that is in regards to something, a recent transaction you made, call them, their official number, and make sure that it's all legit. You can look closely at their email. A lot of times, if it's like from apple.com, you'll check the address and it's actually apple123.com or something like that. Just some little thing you can kind of notice that just seems a bit off. And always just call or verify as much information as possible. All right, guys. So obviously there's a million scams out there. We didn't have enough time to cover them all today. These are just a few of the most common that, are everyday scams that people are falling victim to. So some general tips on keeping yourself safe and protected is use a credit card. That's not your money. It's insured. We have a ton of videos on credit cards. Go check those out. They're great information. But on top of that, just be more vigilant in things. Make sure you're double checking those phone numbers, those email addresses. If you see something fishy, call the actual financial institution, ask around, double check with things. It doesn't hurt you to take that extra step. It does hurt you to skip it, and now you're out hundreds of dollars, maybe your whole identity.
Yeah. So we're hoping this video helps avoid scams or to be on the lookout for them in the future. If you have sadly been scammed, please be vigilant and try and avoid this to the best of your ability. It seems obvious, especially when we make it a little bit dramatic like we have been in this video, but a lot of people fall victim to scams, tons and tons of people. If you like this type of content, please let us know in the comments. Let us know and go watch our previous videos. We have a ton of great tips, ton of comments, and ton of good information, just about anything you can think about. So definitely like this video, share with a friend, help them avoid the scams, and we'll see you in the next one.
Yeah, and let us know if you've been scammed.
Stop wasting money on that dumb shit and instead put it in investment. I know it's tempting, you'll spend it and be broke again.